Hey, what's going on, everybody? Listen, you know what it is. It's Wednesday. It is our midweek. It's a little after 10. I'm in Phoenix. It's already hot. I'm like too hot for October the 2nd. 1 p.m., a little over on the East Coast. You hear the music. You saw the intro. You know what it is. It's Faith Drip. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we are here in the house. Make sure you are subscribing. Great afternoon, Mother Dawn. Great afternoon for you. Still great morning for us over here on the west side. Listen, just begin tagging someone in. Make sure you give me the thumbs up or the heart. Make sure you are sharing. Come on now. Listen, this is our moment where we participate and say, you know what? I'm all about the drip today. I'm all about the drip. Let's begin just bringing some people in, letting them know, listen, I got more than enough to share with you. That's what you got to tell them. I got more than enough to share. I got more than enough to share. Come on, y'all. Let's go on and get this thing popping. Yes, sir. Minister Greaves, great morning. Great morning. Glad that I am seeing you this morning. Great morning. Just begin bringing people on in. As you see on the screen, make sure you subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to YouTube, please do that. Hit your notifications button because they let you know in real time. Uh-oh, Faith and Truth is on. Overseer is on. Uh-oh, something about to happen. And for those that are coming on for the first time, I am Overseer J.C. Jones. I pastor Faith and Truth Christian Center along with my wife, Pastor Chris Jones. And listen, you know what it is. Everything we do is so that we can grow our faith together. That's what it is. This is a building place. As we say, a place where God is creating a masterpiece. Won't you come and participate in what he's doing? Ah, my goodness. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. You know what? I gotta tag a few more folks in here. I am sorry. Just a few more. Just a few more. I got to bring in. Yeah, there we go. Just a few more. I got to bring a few more in here now. Just a few. There we go. You know what? Can I do it one more time? I'm going to bring one more person in. It is definitely... No, that's not who I want to bring in. Hold on. Boom. There we go. I'm going to keep bringing folks in. Listen, I'm not going to ask you to do something that I won't do myself. Listen, I got to be just as excited as I'm saying, listen, you need to be. Because God is doing something. Can somebody get with God is up to something? I'm going to tell you that right now. God is up to something even if you don't know. Great morning, my nephew, Deacon Terrell. I'm using all full government now because, you know, I heard you called something else last night. I heard something else last night, but you know, if you want me to call you that, you let me know. But you know, hey, I appreciate you always being ready, on time, diligent to get the word of God. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Y'all hear that theme music? It's real militant. It's aggressive. We coming. We about his business. Ain't that the key? His business, not my business, his business. We own one this morning. As always, Deke has already got it on there. Let me see somebody else that's ready. You know how it is. I need to know that you're ready. I need to know, listen, you equipped. You ready to get this word, get these jewels dropped on you so that your faith can go to another level. I just need to know if you ready. Come on. It's early. But it ain't. Reed, great morning. Great morning. I'm already asking if you're ready so we can get this thing moving. Oh, if you haven't seen the title of the drip today, it says, it can't stay like this. Or it can't stay like this. However you want to say, there's an exclamation mark on that thing. Hey, it can't stay like this. God, we come on now. I'm ready. I'm ready for the change. Anybody here need some change? Anybody here need expansion? Huh? Talk back to me. Anybody here need some change? Anybody need expansion? Anybody need anybody in need? Can we just make it simple? Do you need to expand? Is anybody in need of growth, change, elevation? Huh? Something different, something better. Anybody in need? Come on now, talk back to me. Yes, yeah, convocation next week, y'all. Holy Convocation is next week. What you say? I see you, Mother Dawn. She said me. That's what I'm talking about. Don't be quiet if you need expansion. Don't be quiet if you need change. Don't be quiet if you need some growth. Don't be quiet if you are ready to do what is necessary. If you are ready just to say, God, do it. Give me the instructions. What would you have me do? God, let's get this cracking. Hey, God, just sound the alarm. Pull the starter pistol, something. I'm ready to run. Because that's what we own. It can't stay like this. That's Faith Drip today. It can't stay like this. Yeah. Minister David, I knew you was. This is Say What Now Wednesday. Say what now? Yeah, this is Say What Now Wednesday. Hey, it can't stay like this. Yeah, that's right. Minister Greaves, I know you like it can't stay like this. I'm ready to listen. Let's do what we gonna do. Let's do what we gonna do. God, I'm ready. God, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready. And I got some readies on the screen. I got some readies. Then DJ gonna flip my vibe today. I gotta let that play. I just had to. We back. 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 Listen, you know I ain't messing around with this internet. We back. Say what now? Yeah, we back. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, Isaiah 54. Isaiah 54. Isaiah 54. Isaiah 54, I'm going to read 2 and 3, but I'm going to open this thing up so it is clear for us all today. Isaiah 54. I'm going to read 2 verses. I'm going to read 2 and 3. 2 and 3. All right. It says, enlarge the place of your tent. Stretch your tent. Stretch them tent curtains wide. Do not hold back. Oh, you got to hear what it's saying. Lengthen your cords. Strengthen your stakes. For you will spread out to the right and to the left. Your descendants will dispossess nations and settle in their desolate cities. Do not be afraid. I gotta keep going real quick. You will not be put to shame. Come on, somebody. Do not fear disgrace. You will not be humiliated. Somebody need to hear that. You will forget the shame of your youth. Come on now, stop looking back and being shameful of where you've been and what you've done. Remember No more the reproach of your widowhood. Now, you might say, widowhood? I see you, prophet. Widowhood. Oh, this talking about a woman. No. Actually, Isaiah 54 is talking about Zion. Come on, Zion. You a branch of Zion on there right now. Come on, Zion. You are a branch of Zion. Well, come on, glory, grace. I know y'all know. Faith and truth. Come on with it. You are a branch. And in this scripture, it is referring to Zion as if it is the bride. And you know how Christ comes to marry the bride, the church, us, you, me, we. And it's saying, listen, I know we had some issues. Well, more, you've had some issues and I've had to kind of do some correcting. I know it feels like you was like, well, where my daddy at? Where my husband at? Where God, where are you? I know there's been times when you've been like feeling alone, feeling abandoned, even maybe at times feeling neglected. But I'm here to tell you, I've never left you nor forsaken you. It's when it goes on to 9, he like, you know what, to me, this is like the days of Noah when I swore that the waters of Noah would never again cover the earth. So now I have sworn not to be angry with you, never to rebuke you again. Listen, I know this last rebuke, and I know it puts you in a place that you might be just coming out of a season that you're like, oh my God, thank God it's over. Some of you are still in a season that you're like, Lord, when are you going to get me out of this season? I am tired of being tired. I am tired of being unhealthy. I am tired of just being sick in my body. I am tired of this financial condition. I am just tired of dreams still feeling like dreams and not reality. I am tired. Yeah. But here in Isaiah 54 is like, listen, can I talk to you? Let me holler at you for a minute. I'm giving you instructions that your condition, where you've been, has become so normal that you haven't even thought about stretching out. It hasn't even crossed your mind. It can be bigger than this. It hasn't even entered into the forefront. It ain't got to stay like this. Yeah, that's what this faith trip is about today. It can't stay like this. And I'm here to tell you it can't. It won't. Hear the instructions this morning, this afternoon, Zion. I'm here to tell you, enlarge the place of your tent. It's bigger than you think it is. It's more flexible than you could ever imagine. When the word is saying, do not hold back. Who's been holding back this morning? Ooh, say what now? Which one of you been holding back? Oh, I'm about to get in your business. Which one of you have been holding back? You've been feeling it in your spirit. It's time to stretch. You've been feeling it all up in here. It's time. It's time. But when you hear, when you feel the Spirit of God trying to move upon you, telling you it's time to move, it's time to expand, it's time to grow, let me tell you, as this part of the word is very descriptive in how to enlarge, what you see is it can't stay like this. What you used to, how you're used to seeing it. How you usually set it up, your routine, or when you pitch your tent. No. That, you got to get out of that. You can't do it the same way. Get out your routine, because if you do it the same way, it's going to stay the same way. That was for somebody right there. If you do it the same way, it's going to stay the same way. Your tent is going to look the same. It's going to cover the same space. It's saying, wait a minute, stretch it. Pull them curtains wide. Lengthen your cords. Strengthen your stakes. See, the further you stretch, the further you enlarge, the further you grow, you got to strengthen to make sure that you are unshakable and unmovable. Because here I'm telling you, storms still come. The earth still moves. Sometimes it feels unstable. Sometimes it feels a little shaky. God is already telling you it's time to grow. It's time to expand. You can't stay like this. But in your expansion, there's some things you must do so that it is not done in vain. See, some of y'all have tried to expand. Some of y'all have tried to grow and found yourself right back where you started. Some of you have. I know I have, from a time or two in my past where I was like, oh, I had the idea, oh, it's time to do this, and then here come a little bit of wind, a little bit of rain, and I find myself right back in the starting point. And I'm gonna tell you, I didn't strengthen my stakes. I did hold back. I didn't lengthen the cord, because to lengthen the cord is to expect how far you need to go. To lengthen the cord is to see, oh yeah, this is gonna be way bigger than what I'm used to. Yeah, see, lengthening your cord takes faith, because you can't see, because it ain't been pitched yet. The tent has not been put up and widened and lengthened. So you have to put faith in, hope in, okay, I need to lengthen this, because I think this is going to be real big. And it's better for me to have more than not enough. I got to keep going. I got to lengthen this thing, because I'm expecting God to do something bigger than I'm used to. I am expecting growth that's unimaginable. Anybody in here this morning? Am I talking to you this morning? Are you expecting something to grow that's unimaginable? Huh? Only you can see. You can't even put it in words like you want to. When you tell people about it, they be like, yeah, oh, okay. And you like, they just ain't getting how big this tent gonna be. Yeah, this tent right here ain't gonna cover the same area. This thing right here is about to stretch wide and high. Boy, y'all silent this morning. Maybe you ain't in a place where you are ready for some expansion. I'm talking to somebody this morning that is like, you know what? I'm tired of being here. It can't stay like this. Say what now? Yeah. I'm speaking. Are you ready to speak into you? Huh? Are you ready to speak into you? Are you ready to hear the voice of God, the Spirit of God move upon your life to tell you it's time? Yeah, I know you've done some things. Yeah, I know you ain't been obedient like I need you to be all the time. Yes, you may have suffered with some rebuke from me, but let me tell you, don't let that put you in a corner. Don't let that get you so church hurt that you can't get off your couch and come worship me. Don't let that have you so all up in your feelings that you no longer can hear my voice. Don't let that mess with you in such a way that you think, oh, I'm gonna leave you right here. Are you crazy? You can't stay like that. Boy, this is for somebody. I pray y'all are getting what is happening right now. It said in 4, do not be afraid, you will not be put to shame. That right there could preach all by itself. Mother Peggy, great to see you. Do not be ashamed, huh? Do not be afraid. You will not be put to shame. Mother Peggy, I already see you launching stuff. You doing stuff. You are expanding right here. This right here. You are doing this. You are in motion right now. But even for you right now, listen. It's gonna be bigger than you think it is. It's saying, hey, stretch your tent curtains wide. Lengthen your cord. Hey, give it some more length. Mother Peggy, give it some more length. If this thing gonna be bigger than you think, the expansion is bigger. The territory is gonna be bigger, huh? But don't be afraid. You will not be put to shame when God tells you to do something. Now, there's a difference when God tells you to do it and you just want to do it because you ain't trying to wait on God. Now, them two different conversations. Say what now? Say what now? Yeah, them two different conversations. But I'm telling you, if God has told you it's time to stretch your tent, stretch your curtains wide, strengthen your stakes, lengthen your cords, He is telling you, oh, it's time to expand. Yeah. Come on, Zion. The area that you've been in is not big enough. Don't worry about covering. That's what the tent's for. Yeah, I'm going to cover you how far you grow, how wide you expand. I'm still covering you. But as you strengthen that stakes, you got to understand somebody's coming to mess with your covering. Somebody's trying to get you away from your protection. You got to strengthen your stakes. Come on, Drip Nation. Strengthen your stakes. What's your prayer life look like? Huh? How often are you in the Word? What are you reading today? What have you read already this morning? Where do you find yourself in the Word of God? Are you asking questions or are you just reading? Huh? Ooh. It says, do not fear disgrace. You will not be humiliated. You cannot be afraid when it comes to expanding your territory. When God says, hey, He is giving you a vision. He's giving you a dream. The idea is there and He's saying it's go time. You cannot be afraid. You cannot be afraid of what they're going to think. What are they going to say? I don't want to look crazy out here. I don't want to be humiliated. Minister Greaves, yes, the expansion of the business. But you ain't lengthening the cords long enough. You have to strengthen the stakes more than they are. You cannot be afraid. This for everybody right here. You stop tippy-toeing. Stop tippy-toeing. Y'all know what I mean. Tippy-toe. That means I don't want to jump right in. Let me just put my toe in. You got to just get in. Anybody ever been to the pool and you like, oh, it's hot out here, but oh, that's kind of chilly. It's hot. You wanted to get in? Just get in. Don't worry. If it's that freezing, why is everybody in there jumping around happy? Because they got in and it feels good. But when you just tippy-toe, you getting the shock every single time you just tippy-toe. Man, just pull the Band-Aid off and just jump in. Ooh-wee. Come on, somebody. The mistakes of your past. That youthful energy that used to get you in trouble, them youthful eyes, them youthful ears, that youthful response that went, I am holy, but I still got some hood in me. That thing where you're afraid of somebody pulling you back to where you used to be. It says you will forget the shame of your youth. All that stuff, listen, that's who I used to be. If I was worried about that, overseer wouldn't be overseer, let alone preaching the word, dripping these jewels on you. Because listen, I made many mistakes. My response used to be jacked. But it was a time that God said, you ain't got to stay like this. You ain't got to stay here. You ain't got to stay like that. Ain't you tired? It's like somebody that's been in prison in a 8x4 cell, 8x8, and is content. No, get me out of here. I need some room. I need to breathe. I need to walk. I need to expand. This drip is serious today. Say what now? Yeah, it's Say What Now Wednesdays, and this one right here, I'm speaking to somebody, let alone to all of you, that it's time. I'm saying it's time. It can't stay like this. The adversary would love for you to get comfortable. The adversary would love for you to get comfortable in your confinement, in your inability to move, in your inability to grow, in your inability to speak over your own life. Healing. I need you to begin moving in my body. Yes. Strengthen the bones. Open the blood flow. Let me not have to deal with the infirmities. I know what the doctors are saying. I know they confounded, but God, you're not confused about anything. God, I need you to move in here. See, that's expansion. That's expansion. When you keep doing the same thing, expecting different results, they call that insanity. I call that, listen, you under the same tent, thinking, oh, well, let's have a party, about 100 people. Man, you can only fit 3 people in here. You need to expand this. Your thinking need to change. Your curtains need to get pulled back and stretched. Oh, you need to lengthen these cords in here. You got to strengthen these stakes. First of all, you can't be fearful. You can't be fearing disgrace. And you got to understand, you will not be humiliated if God told you to do it. Don't you know? It's not only for your benefit, but it's so that he can get the glory. I think we forget. God is going to get the glory. You going to reap the benefits, but God is going to get the glory. He's not telling you to expand so you can be humiliated. He's not telling you to expand your territory so you can be put to shame. He's expanding your territory because nobody thought you could do it. Nobody thought you had the resources. Nobody thought you had the know-how. You wasn't smart enough. You didn't have enough education. You didn't have enough resources or money or friends. Yeah, you listen, your idea could never be big enough. That's what people thought. So they're gonna be like, how in the world is she getting all of these benefits? What did he get tapped into? And that's when God gets the glory. When you say, listen, it wasn't nothing but the Lord. Yeah. Say what now? It can't stay like this. Even if you think, well, you know what, I'm living pretty good. I don't think it. God always got some more. If not for you, so you can expand, so somebody else can reap the benefits of the covering, the expansion of the covering, the expansion of the resources, the expansion of the healing. Listen, your overflow is just that. Overflow, so we can flow onto somebody that is in need. Listen, expand me so I can bless somebody else. Woo. The pins, I see you, Heaven Healing's hands. This is, listen. Isaiah 54, we talking about it can't stay like this. When God says, hey, I know we've been in a rough patch. I know, you had to pay a price. And I know I had to, shut some doors and do some things. I know it's been uncomfortable. I know you really, it ain't digging what's happening in this season, but I'm here to tell you that's over. I'm here to tell you that you will never be rebuked again. Zion, but I need you to hear what I'm saying. Expand your territory. It can't stay like this. I see you, Mother Dawn. Lengthen them cords. How wide and big do you think the tent can be when you got little cords? If anybody's ever pitched a tent, you know what I mean. The cord has to be just as long from the corner to the end of the corner here. If your cord ain't long enough, you can't tie it down on the stake. That means it ain't secure. That means if a little wind comes, it's gone. Here, the word is telling you everything that you need to do. He ain't just telling you, hey, you can't stay like this. You need to be bigger and expand just so you can be blown away. He's giving you the tools. He's telling you, I need you to do this so that my word doesn't come back void. I don't want you to be humiliated. You shall not be humiliated. You will not be rebuked. You won't be laughed at. No shame will come upon you. You know why, Zion? Do you know why, Drip Nation? I'm on here to tell you because God has already told you, I need you to do all these things so your expansion will be secure. Yeah. I'm not just telling you to expand. I'm not just telling you you can't stay here. It can't stay like this. I'm here to give you the recipe for growth. But stability. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Some people grow so fast that it's truly unstable. No, God is saying, no, I'm giving you the recipe for growth, but stable growth, secure growth, lasting growth. If anybody is in a place on Say What Now? Wednesday, they're saying it can't stay like this. It's time to grow. It's time to expand. If it's your mind, it's time. If it's your heart and the inability to forgive and love unconditionally, it's time to expand. If it's you not being able to speak the words of prosperity to you, if it's you not able to speak the words of healing to you, it's time. It can't stay like this. Sick every day, broke every day, hurt every day, hurting people every day, looking at the same four walls every day, not letting nobody know about God every day, feeling disconnected from God every day. Having ideas, but they just stay ideas every day. It can't stay like this. God gave me a word to give to you to tell you it's time. The shame of your youth. You about to forget all the mistakes that make you feel like you ain't worthy. All of the stuff you've done that still has you feeling like God ain't gonna use me. All of those things in your past that have you telling yourself who you are and who you're not, that are totally against what God has said about you, how God has described you. It's about to just erase from your mind. The word of God said you will forget the shame of your youth and remember no more. Come on, somebody. Do not be afraid. You will not be put to shame. Do not fear disgrace. You will not be humiliated. God ain't gonna tell you it can't stay like this if he was gonna put you in a position where you were unable to sustain the expansion. That ain't how God works. God loves you too much to set it all up so somebody can tear it all down. The only way that happens if you don't listen to the instructions of strengthening. If you don't listen to the instructions of stretching, securing, defending, erasing, forgetting, trusting, loving, hoping. What did God tell you this morning? Drip Nation, what did he tell you? God's already spoken to you this morning. God's already spoken to you this morning. What did he say? A lot of the things we do when it comes to, I got this and let me expand, or it can't stay like this and then it fails, has nothing to do with God, but more times of our inability to hear everything and then do everything that God told us in the expansion. You better stop ignoring the instructions. You better stop thinking, oh, I got it. I don't need these instructions. And then you got 4 screws and 2 plates and 3 other things that you like, why is all this stuff left? Oh, this must be spare parts. No, it was supposed to be in what you were building, in where you were expanding and growing. That was necessary. You missed a step. Listen, if you just got on this, you better play it back. If you just got on this, you better play it back. When you read Isaiah 54, it describes a wife, it describes a bride, and I just want you to know, listen, it is not talking about a woman. It is talking about Zion. It is talking about, as Jesus is described as is the groomsman and the church is his bride. It's talking about God is saying, hey, you are my bride. You listen, you ain't a widow no more. I'm back. I'm taking care of you. It ain't got to stay like this. It's time to pull and stretch the curtain. It's time to lengthen the cord. It's time to strengthen the stakes. The territory that you're used to, don't get used to it. That little bit that you've been used to, I need you to stop getting used to it, because I'm about to expand your territory. Do not be afraid. You will not be put to shame. You will not be humiliated. I'm trying to tell you something. What did God say? If it is just staying in your spirit, it can't stay like this. Know that God said, no, it can't. You're right. You are surely right. It can't. Now, let me tell you what to do. Now, when I tell you what to do, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it when I tell you what to do? I'm challenging you all, get closer in your fellowship with the church, with your church where you submitted yourself to. Get closer. Get closer. We are going into a season that closeness, that fellowship, that camaraderie, that family is going to be essential. Stop walking around here talking about, I got it. Do you know how difficult it is to pitch a large tent by yourself? It's a struggle. It's a struggle. Stop struggling. Faith and truth. Stop struggling. New Grace, I'm going to tell you, I see some of y'all on here, you ain't got to struggle. Anybody else on here, it is not your job to struggle. It can't stay like this. Hey, next week, y'all. Next week, Greater is here. It's our inaugural Holy Convocation. I'm here to tell you, you do not want to miss it. I say again, you do not want to miss it. I just put a post up on Faith and Truth that broke down the itinerary of the week. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Morning service, then the 2 classes. Pastor McLean is going to be teaching on servanthood, armor bearers, adjutants, just service. Pastor Chris is going to be teaching on being comfortable in your different. Yeah. That's what she's teaching on. That's Thursday. Bishop Griffin is going to be giving a word Thursday night. Overseer C.L. Griffin is going to be giving a word Thursday morning. Friday, I'm giving a word Thursday morning. I'm going to light that thing on fire early. Then there's 2 classes where Dr. Bryant, good Lord help me, what is he talking about? Might be a conflict, something. I can't remember. I know Pastor Tara Thompson was going to be teaching on dealing with first ladies and a whole bunch of other issues with women in the church. Great class, not just for men, not just for women, but men. It's good that we understand what's going on for everybody. And then Friday night, Pastor Jack Spencer is going to bring that thing to a close on Friday night. And of course, our very own presiding Bishop Alondris E. Thompson II is going to take us home Saturday morning. We got people being licensed. We got announcements of people going into training. We got people being ordained, elders and deacons. We got intercessors being put in position. Let me tell you, you don't want to miss it. Sow a seed today. Sow a seed of change. Sow a seed of I'm expanding. Sow an expansion seed this morning. You see what it is? God, I heard your word. That word was for me this morning. Sow a seed of expansion. FaithTruthCC.org/donate. Just scroll. You'll see all types of ways, financial means that you are able to sow your seed today. But sow a seed. Help us keep helping everybody. Come on, somebody. And Faith and Truth, I want to see you all tomorrow. I want to see you tomorrow. 7 o'clock, Bible study. I'm saying tomorrow because next Thursday, we in church. We at the convocation. So we ain't got Bible study next Thursday. I need to see you tomorrow. Get on Zoom. Ask your questions. Come on now. This is strengthen your stake tomorrow. Lengthen your cord tomorrow. Pull back the curtains of your tent tomorrow. Join us for Terrific Thursday Intimate Moments Bible study. Tomorrow, Bible study where we are in the Bible, teaching the Bible. I think that's my time. I think we've done enough. Say what now? Definitely was on one this morning. I want to thank everybody that took the time to get on in and get in where they fit in. I see once again still my nephew Dick Terrell. I see you still on. Minister Greaves, I see you on. Thank you. I see my brother Kevin Easley on from the Gym City. Heaven Healing Hands, the Pens, Guy and Joe Pens. I see you on. My sister, Telltone, I said, what's up? My Detroit sister, my sister Eddings, Trinae Eddings, I see you in the house. Mother Peggy, I see you. Mother Dawn, I see you. Ree, I see you. My brother Prophet Sylvester Brinson, I see you. Listen, make sure you have subscribed to YouTube. If you have not, go to YouTube and subscribe at Faith Truth CC, Faith and Truth Christian Center. You will find us, subscribe, and hit your notifications button. Make sure you have loved this, liked this, shared this, tag somebody in this. Don't keep it to yourself. Let it overflow onto somebody else. Hey, that's my time, everybody. I pray that this dripped all on you. Remember, God is always walking with you. And you better never forget that he always will. God bless.